Hi, welcome to Coffee with Angel for Tuesday. Thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to share some of the really awesome things that I'm learning in this course that I'm in. I'm currently enrolled in a Top Earners Success School with Ray Higdon, and it's a 3-month course. We gather once a week on a webinar, and he over delivers. If you don't follow Ray Higdon right now, he has a blog at rayhigdon.com. If he's not someone you follow right now, I highly suggest you do. It's great to follow one or two key people. For me, that's Ray Higdon and Eric Worre. But he just Ray's approach is. He carries himself with such confidence, and he teaches you how to be confident about network marketing. And I think in a lot of the training that we get with our own companies, you're confident in your product, but you're not so confident in yourself. I mean, you're taught how to do it, but you're still a little bit afraid. And what Ray teaches is don't cower, don't beg people, don't allow people to have power. And he gives you the tools in order to be able to keep that power in the conversation and be able to be proud of what you're doing. He is so confident in network marketing that just, listening to him for an hour, you pick up so much stuff. But if you ever get the opportunity to be in a course with him, I highly suggest it. He, like I say, he just over delivers. Webinars last 3 hours, and he just gives so much information. He does Q&A every time. It's really great. So if you get the chance to, I would suggest that it would be a good investment for you. What I picked up in this last week of training, just such good stuff that I wanted to share it. And I'm probably going to share it over today and tomorrow, just so that the videos aren't very long. The first one, and I mean, any experienced network marketer probably knows this one, and I had heard it before, but I hadn't really had it explained to me, and it's the feel, felt, found. So it's when somebody says well, I don't see how this could work for me. Instead of just giving them an answer and explaining, well, this is how it works, and, kind of just jumping into what, you're just you're inclined to do, you just say, okay, well, I understand how you feel, and you know what, I actually felt that way too when I first started. But what I found is, what I found is that it's an awesome way to leverage a little bit of money so that you can have an awesome residual income, or just, to answer it that way. So anything that they, to practice that, to think of the reactions that you're given by people, some of the things that maybe you've already heard from your warm or cold market, and write them down, and then practice okay, I understand how you feel. I felt that way too, but what I found is, and then give your answer. So I really like that one. I think it's, for me, that is my personality. I like to relate to people, so I don't like to just say, well, you're wrong and this is why. And people don't want to hear that, because then you're coming across as a salesperson, and that's how they see you. If they know that you're in network marketing, they're immediately waiting for you to be that salesperson and be that person that they need to push away. So it's really, like I say, I've said so many times, it's about building relationships, but it's really about understanding and listening and saying as little as possible. And so he really puts in us that salespeople are problem solvers. So to always be listening for the problems and a way that you can solve them, because your opportunity is an opportunity for people. It's a blessing. And you're not, if you have a way to solve someone's problem, show them, tell them. And so he said, a lot of times with what they say somebody says, I don't have the time for this. You can say, okay, well, so, what I hear you saying is that you don't have the time for this right now. So do you have a way in the future that you will be able to make some more time for yourself? What are your plans for the future to be able to do that? And if they say, well, you know what, I haven't really thought about that, I don't really see any chance of that happening, you can just say, well, so do you see how maybe this opportunity could give you that chance to have some more time freedom? And it's not pushing it on people. It's just making them kind of see from your perspective and maybe taking a look at it from a way that they haven't before. So, and then he said, this one, he said the magic wand. And so when he's really if somebody says something, an objection or whatever, you can say, so, okay, so if I could give you a magic wand, how could you fix that situation? And then they'll say, okay, well, I would do this and this. And then you kind of relate that back to how your opportunity could maybe provide the answers to what they would do if they had a magic wand. So I thought that was good. And then what other one did I want to share today? Oh, this, like, for me, as network marketers, we get hit with that pyramid thing so many times. And I mean, that's just basically the go-to for ignorant people, right? Like, they just automatically, well, this sounds like a pyramid. And he said, if someone says to you, well, this sounds like a pyramid, laugh, just laugh. And they will be taken aback, and you keep total power, and just keep laughing and just say that, wow, okay. Just, where did that come from? And that really is gonna, like, they're expecting you to automatically get defensive and be just, well, it's not a pyramid and this is why. So I like that one. I used to be not scared, but waiting for that it's a pyramid thing to come up with anybody you talk to. So this now is perfect, and I'm going to use it. But if you don't want to be that confident to use that approach, if you don't want to laugh at someone, then one thing you could just say, if someone says to you, this sounds like a pyramid, you could say, okay, you obviously have a reason why you're saying that. Just curious, why do you feel that way? And have them, make them explain. Most people can't even explain what a pyramid, like, they know what a pyramid is, but they don't know what a pyramid scheme is. Pyramid schemes are illegal, but nobody can really explain it to you because they just say that because it's network marketing. Or what was another one that he had said? Oh, you can say, when someone says it's a pyramid, you could say, why do you ask that question? It's kind of weird. And I just think that's perfect. I don't know. I get a kick out of the things that he says. And if you want to take that approach, and if you want to keep power in the conversation, I suggest learning these things and using them. I think, telling someone that they're weird for telling you that it's a pyramid is basically you saying to them, I never hear that before. Why would you say that? You're weird. Okay, anyway, so I'll share a couple of the other ones tomorrow. I'm just really getting so much out of this. And, one time I was in Subway, and this is when I was like pretty new to network marketing, and I had on my car, I have my website and I have my, my decals from my company. And I was in Subway with my kids on a Sunday, and this group of teenagers walked in, and, well, I guess they must have been probably 18, 19. And just a bunch of guys, and they walk in, and right away it's, you know what, and they're naming my product. Oh, so-and-so tried to get me on this product, and what a pyramid scheme, and I just stood there, and I wasn't intimidated. I was mad, because the restaurant was full, and clearly they're talking to me, right? And so I just looked at them, I said, oh, just shut up. But if I could have laughed at them, I just wish I could go back to that time. And I mean, eventually they stopped because one of the kids at least was grown up enough to realize that I was there with my kids, and that there's no point in, making fun of what I'm doing when I didn't give them any power, because I didn't try to explain that, I wanted to say so much stuff to them, but I didn't, because I was with my kids. So anyways, just those are a few things that you can use. Hopefully you can. Hopefully you get a kick out of them like I did. And I will share some more tomorrow. So have a great, great Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.